Alright guys, welcome back to some more Halo Campaign Evolved. This is basically just going to be the ending. We got like four missions left. Let me see, hold on. Very busy today. So today's is going to be early. If I get back early enough, tomorrow will be early. Where are we on? Are we on the library? We're on the library. So yeah, we've got four missions. The library, two betrayals, keys, and the mall. Okay, we're basically just gonna finish it up today. Apparently, Marvel Tokon came out today. I didn't know it. I thought it didn't come out till tomorrow, so I was wrong on that. Well, it officially came out last night, but oh well. We will probably not play until Saturday, but that's okay because I already had a schedule plan. I thought it came out tomorrow, or actually today is Thursday, right? Never mind. I was wrong. It does come out today. Damn. Okay, we'll finish Halo. We'll probably do Water Park tomorrow, which was Friday, obviously, and then maybe we'll do it Saturday. So we'll see, but we're gonna do it this week. So let's just move on. Let's get these last four missions done. Oh, where's the? Can't even hear the audio. Hold on, let me get the remote.
We cannot activate the installation failsafes without the APS. We must make our way to the transit lift on the other side of this level.
Do I go in this?
Your combat skin is not fitted with a contragravity bed? Curious.
Combat skin. Wait, what? Can't even hear the audio, bro. Oh, right here. Follow the monitor through the library. Oh my god, the flood, the flood. That scared me. The flood scared me.
You've got such ineffective methods to combat the flood, despite the containment protocols. System integrity. Oh, the audacity! You can see how the body has been transformed by the genetic restructuring of a flood infection. The small creatures carry spores that cause a host to mutate. The mutated host produces spores that can pass the flood's virus. It is insidious and delicate. As long as any hosts remain, the flood is...
He'll be every weekend politician.
Please follow closer.
I am eating, so there are gonna be top points where I just don't talk because I'm eating. I was wrong. Apparently, the Life is Strange show is going to be 8 episodes. Okay, that's a little bit more better than 6 episodes. Welcome back. That is way better than 6 episodes.
curious. A failsafe has been tripped on this portal. I must attend to it.
By the way, I started watching the Fast and Furious films again.
My apologies.
So, I'm going to be doing them for the Patreon in most likely around November. But I ultimately decided to wait until the 11th film comes out. I know it's so long, 2028, but that's because I want to do them back to back. You know, kind of like a little legacy thing when the new one comes out. So, I'm going to wait till it comes out in 2028, the final one. And then I'm going to wait till it comes out physically or digitally later that year. But we are going to be doing them for the Patreon. I want to wait till the last one comes out so we can do them all back to back. From what I heard, they're going to be doing a spin-off show, so I don't know what that's going to be about. I just watched the first two films. So you just finished the one with Roman, the Too Fast, Too Furious. Tokyo Drift is probably my least favorite out of all of them. Okay, one second. I gotta put some waters in the fridge. Okay. Yes. Yeah, I think my favorite of the original is the Too Fast, Too Furious. I liked the first one, but I really enjoyed the second one a lot more. And that ending chase sequence with all those cars was so fun. I've really grown to love that franchise. I'm actually glad to hear it because I think too many people shit on it. That's good to hear. I get tired every time some people shit on it. They're like, oh, you know, my favorites were like the originals, but now I don't like any of them because they've taken it too far. I'm like, you can still like the originals. You don't have to just shit on the whole franchise, bro. Like, and then I had someone say like none of them were good, and I'm like, bro, that's a lot. I've never heard someone say all the movies were bad. I have heard people say like the newer ones are bad. I think like people said like the last ones that were good were like 6 and 7. And even then, like with 7 and 6, I think particularly 7, people said is where they kind of started going over the top. When they jumped the cars from the skyscrapers, and I'm like, it's fine. It's a movie. It's not meant to be taken seriously. In the past, I used to shit on those movies, but fairly, I never actually gave them a chance. See that? I feel like a lot of people do that. They'll be like, I only ever saw the first one, and all the others look like ass or something. And I'm like, you'll never know unless you actually watch them. I think people do that for everything. I mean, there's a word for that. It's called LARPing, right? Like where you try to talk on a subject or a franchise or something, even for games, but you never ever touch them. Like you say you're a fan and you're like, oh man, I love this game series, and you cosplay as it and everything, but you've never actually played the game. It's kind of similar. It's literally called LARPing.
Okay.
Nah, so yeah, but I do have friends like that that'll be like, oh, I saw like the first 3 up to Tokyo Drift, and the rest are ass. And I'm like, have you seen the rest? They're like, no, because they look like crap. I'm like, then that's on you. Because like, if you gave them a shot, you might enjoy them. They're not like the best types of movies, but they're fun. They're a good time. They're meant to be fun, not taken seriously. Around November of 2024, I binged them all on Netflix and became a fan after that. I feel like I've been watching them since the second movie. I've been watching them since the second movie. Ever since I saw the second movie on TV, funny enough, on cable back when everyone used cable. I went and watched the first one and then the second one after. Only to learn, I think they had like 3 other movies out at that point. I think at that point when I watched it, the 5th movie was out, like in theaters or something. So I watched the second one on TV, and I didn't get to see the whole thing because, you know, I kind of caught it halfway through the movie. I watched the first one, rewatched the second one, and then I binge watched 3 and 4. And then when the 5th one came out in theaters, I went to see it in theaters. And then I've been watching them since in theaters. So I've been having a good time. I realize how fun those movies are. See, that's the thing. People take them too literal. They're like, you can't drive a car into space. I'm like, well, technically, science-wise, you can. The survivability of surviving in space and stuff, obviously unrealistic. The chance of you doing it, even though you can do it, is very rare. And then, like, some of the other stunts they do, like, I think 9 was where he did, like, the Spider-Man swing with the car. Obviously unrealistic. You know, some of the other stuff, right? But they're not meant to be taken seriously. They're just meant to be fun. And obviously over the top. And that's what they are. And if you can just get past the taking seriously and just be like, you know what, they're fun. They don't make sense. They're over the top. They have racing, you know, crazy stunts. Women. I think racing and women is what it was based off of, right? And people were like, oh, we need to get back to that. I'm like, I mean, there's still women in the movies, but basically that's it. Racing, crazy pop stunts, women, and like over the top moments with like wholesome family moments. If you can just know that, not take it seriously, not take it literal, don't compare it to real life, you're gonna have a good time watching. Cause like 10 was my favorite, one of my favorites, because it's also tied to 5. It's like a sequel to 5. Fast X is a sequel to 5, basically. And 5 is my favorite. So, I always go in just knowing, hey man, I want to see some family moments, seeing some characters that I love, like Roman and Tej. And then, you know, I'm really hoping the final one brings Brian back. I've been wanting to see Brian on the screen again. From what I heard, they're gonna do his brother like they did with 7, because when the actor died, Paul Walker, of the rest of the movie that Paul Walker was unable to film with CGI. And I can't tell the difference, I'm gonna be honest. But people have pointed out the difference. I'm like, I barely noticed the difference. It's a small difference. If you hadn't told me, I wouldn't have known that wasn't Paul Walker. Like, literally. So, if they can just do that again with the final movie and just make it look believable, again, like 7, then I'm all for it. Now, if it's horrible CGI, and I'm willing to admit this, I love the Cobra Kai show, but they had 2 moments with Miyagi in season 6, and obviously Paul Morita, the actor, is dead. So they CGI'd his face on, I'm assuming, an actual actor that was doing the stunts. It's bad. It looks bad. When we get there, you'll notice how what is the word? Like, what is the word I'm looking for? When they do bad CGI, what is it called? You're like, oh, that looks
Like bad CGI.
Yeah, no. It's a word, like a space word.
Uncanny Valley?
Yeah, yes. Uncanny. Thank you. It looked uncanny having him CGI'd on somebody. his face didn't, like, you could tell it wasn't really his face. Like, they tried with the CGI, but it didn't look right? So if they can make it look like Furious 7 CGI, where I barely noticed a difference, and I still barely notice a difference, unless someone points it out and be like, look, that's the moment, and there's a side-by-side and there's a breakdown. Unless someone does that, I don't notice the difference. But again, if they could do the same thing that they did with Furious 7 with his brother for the final movie, I'm fine with it. And they've already confirmed he's coming back. I just don't know how. I want to see him in the whole movie, not gonna lie, helping the family. That would be so awesome. Because for the last 2 movies, they've literally been like, oh, he's taking care of the baby, you know, he's at home. So he's mentioned in the universe. We just don't see him. So I'm hoping instead of oh, he's taking care of the baby, we actually see him join the squad for one last ride, basically, and just help them. And then hopefully everyone gets like a happy ending. So that's what I want to see. I don't want to be like, oh, like he just shows up as a cameo and he's like, oh, what's up, Dom? I can't join you, and that's it. That would be so dumb. But I'm excited to see him again and see pretty much like everyone on screen. So I'm excited. The only thing I'm not really excited for, the title of the movie, I get the symbolism. It just sounds, I'm not gonna lie, it sounds cringy. I don't like it. Like, there were fans out there making up better names than they came with. And obviously the official name of the movie is Fast Forever, which, it sounds cringe. I didn't want Fast and the Furious 11. I didn't want Fast X Part 2 because they kind of, you know, split it over a long period of time, so I didn't want it to be like Fast X Part 2. I didn't want Fast and the Furious 11. I was thinking more like Fast, and then like Fast Family. That sounds good, and that makes sense, kind of. Or like,
Yes.
Or something involving cars, because it is a racing car thing, right? Like, I forgot the names I came up with when I came up with them 2 years ago, but they haven't, like, it's been 2 years since they announced they were making the 11th movie, but it was like something involving family, like Family Lives Forever or Family Never Dies. Not a long name like that. It was something really kind of like short. It was like Fast Never Die. Better names than the Fast Forever name. And like, I get it. It means like, oh, it's long lasting forever, kind of like the family thing, right? But the name Fast Forever just doesn't sound right, especially for a final movie. I'm like, what the fuck is that? And you know the sad part about this is Vin Diesel was so happy to put that on his Instagram. He's like, yeah, we're happy to announce that we've been hard working on the 11th movie, and this is the official title. And I was like, it's ass. I'm not gonna lie. Everyone was clowning on it. It's just a bad name. Also, another reason I love the franchise now is why I have my beloved car today. That makes sense. Dude, for so long, if I can ever make it a reality, I really want to. What is it? The car Brian is riding in the second movie, the Mitsubishi Lancer. I think it's a 2009, a drop down or a drop back or something. The green one. I like the purple one too. That's the one that Roman drives at the end. But no, the green or hell, the Nissan Skyline, the silver and blue. That one was beautiful too. That car. Or the Mitsubishi Lancer 2009 green one. Those cars are so beautiful. The only problem is the parts are a little outdated, so it's kind of hard to find parts for those cars if it ends up breaking down. So if you buy a car like that, you want to get it like on the least amount of miles as possible. But yeah, no, if I could ever buy one of those cars and get it the same color, either green and blue or the silver and blue and the light at the bottom and everything, I would do it because it is so beautiful, man. Those cars are so beautiful. don't know why he's not. This thing is not dying. He's taking them things like a bot. Is he dead? Thank you. I didn't shoot shotgun bullets and 3 grenades. That makes sense then for you. Like, you have the more symbolism. I love them. I love the cars. I love the races and the earlier ones. And I love how they kind of pivoted from that to family. I know a lot of people didn't like that. I love that. Because at the end of the day, it's like, oh, like with the cars and the racing, none of that matters without family, which I love. And then, you know, the stunts and the bravery out of these, well, they used to be fugitives. They're not anymore. Like, that is just awesome. And I think they do a really good job at balancing the comedy as well between, was it Tej and Roman? I think they do a really good job at balancing the comedy. I don't think it's over the top at all.
Wait here.
Oh my god, Sony just keeps screwing everyone. Apparently they want to add more ads on PlayStation games. I don't want that. I'm here to play a game, not to constantly see ads in my freaking games. They just keep ruining their freaking company. Oh my god. This is horrible. Is this door gonna open? Do I have to hit a button? Oh no. They're spawning. Is that it? Is that it? Jesus Christ, I wasn't expecting that. Where do I go? Oh, here he comes. Yeah, I love those movies though. Hope you didn't find it weird me calling my car. No, I don't find that weird. Like I said, everyone has their things they cling to. There's nothing weird about that. I'm gonna go around. Oh crap, there's a lot of swarm gas here. How do I get over there?
Excellent.
Of course, the bridge is on the far end over here. No, I fell. It's over. I'm dead. I fell. No! How do I get out of here? No! Help me! How do I get out of here? No, I didn't make it up. Oh, there's so many. I'm cooked. Oh my god, are you serious? Get me out of here. Get me out of here. Also, Too Fast, Too Furious gave us Roman and Tej 100%. And I love them. They're both hilarious. I gotta get out of here. Oh my god. There's gotta be a way up. Oh, it's right here. There we go. Crap, I was panicking. I was actually panicking. I was like, oh crap, I fell. What do I do? How do I get over there? They actually want me to go down over here. Oh no. Oh wait, no. There's something over here. There we go. There we go. We made it.
Once we deal with
We
this
made it. I wonder if the swarm is still following me. There we go. There we go.
That activity has caused a failure in a drone control subsystem. I must reset it. Let's continue on.
Whoa, where am I going? Oh, is it? This is an elevator, right? Oh, crap. I don't remember the flood having such a big part in the first game. Oh, come on. Oh my! Screw that guy. Screw that
This is a
guy.
safe space. This is the safe space. This is good. It's a safe space. I think, you know what? We should draw a picture. You should draw a picture of me. Like I can
What happened?
You got it, Bessie. Just actually go to this stuff. Oh yeah.
Are you serious? Again, my guy? Again?
Let me tell you.
Yeah, you ain't getting me.
Me? Yeah, I just can't do that once.
Oh my god, there's no way. That's the third time he's killed me.
That's what I do. I do that with my equipment anyway.
Unbelievable, bro.
I go. But you know, my stomach's still gets away and then stuff with it. But I can still do it.
Come on, get me moving, bro.
Not even.
Every time I look at my car, I think of F9 or Fast and the Furious in general. That makes sense. Okay, hold on. I gotta get me another drink. I'll be right back. Bro, I can't make this shit up. I literally went to sit down, and all of a sudden I'm getting emails and messages back to back. Hold on. Dude, what the hell?
Anyways,
Unbelievable. Stop that.
true. Yeah. Actually,
Okay. Um, all right, let's continue with this elevator.
something for me, right? So I did. And then this whole thing came out, and all of a sudden I was like, we have the Latino!
The
Did you miss
I'm gonna have to wait for a sale. I thought I had it on PlayStation. I don't. I have it on Xbox. I don't want to do Xbox. Xbox takes a long time for me to set up, so I could just stream. But Ghost Recon Wildlands just came out with a PS5 edition. It's free for anyone who owns the disc or digital version of PS4, and they've been putting out new content. Funny enough, this month marks 25 years of Ghost Recon. So if you're on PC or anywhere besides PlayStation, because PlayStation ain't doing no sales. So Xbox, PlayStation, maybe Switch, if Switch has any Ghost Recon games, they're doing massive sales on Ghost Recon games. If you're on PC and you have like the Ubisoft launcher, they're giving away was it Ghost Recon was it Ghost Warfighter or something for free? So you can add that to your library. But I'm a huge Ghost Recon fan. Ghost Recon Wildlands was one of the first Ghost Recon games I played that I fell in love with. Before that, I played like Ghost Warfighter and all those other older ones. But no, Wildlands like made me obsessed with the franchise, and I didn't mind. I didn't mind Breakpoint. I know a lot of people hated it, and they're like, oh, it's buggy and stuff. Well, I didn't buy it on launch, so I didn't have any bugs to worry about. They kind of fixed most of those problems that were on launch. But I didn't mind the game. I actually really liked the story, especially with John Bernthal kind of playing a kind of Punisher role. I say kind of because obviously the Punisher is not in Ghost Recon, but the way the villain played in there was like you were fighting the Punisher, which was kind of cool. So I liked the story a lot, actually, surprisingly, and I've liked all the content they put out. The Predator DLC thing was cool. The Fallen Ghost thing where it adds on and you have to, your teammates are gone and you have to help them all. You're all alone basically. Kind of hinting at Breakpoint, because that's where they took Breakpoint later. But yeah, I really enjoyed the Fallen Ghost, the Narcos DLC, the Predator DLC. I liked all of them. And part of the new stuff they're adding with the the edition they dropped is the PS5 Definitive Edition, but depending on if you have that edition or not, they just today launched a free mission, and they're going to continue updating it with free stuff for anyone who owns the game. But the first free mission, well, it's not mission, it's missions, but it's like a DLC mission thing. So you probably have like 10, 20 missions, and then, you know, the DLC is over. But it's free, and it's funny. I forgot what it's called, but the origin, the story that's being told is there's a lady running around calling herself La Llorona, based off of the myth, and you have to hunt her down and her Ocelots or whatever, because they're killing people and putting their skulls and stuff on them. It looks really cool. Like, the launch trailer came out today. It looks fantastic, and I'm like, dude, if we keep getting quality missions like this, I'm gonna be so happy. Because it looks good. And it's free. I mean, come on, you can't go wrong with free, so I love it. Do you consider Spyro Reignited a small game? No, because I grew up with the games and I played like all of their different games, like on the DS, the Game Boy, and stuff like that, but I know a lot of people will, because mainstream people that play games don't know what Spyro is, because Spyro has been like MIA for so long. Like, they haven't had a new game in so long. So before we got the like reignited trilogy, we haven't gotten a game for what, like 20 plus years. So not a lot of people are gonna know what Spyro is. But I don't consider it small because I grew up with all the games, and they have a ton of games. I think like 20 plus games. So I wouldn't consider it small, but I know a lot of people would. What is after the library? Library. Library, and I'm like, you're missing the R. It's not library. What the hell is that? All right, let's continue. My other gun's out of ammo. Should I just melee them? I'm out of ammo on this gun. They better give me some more ammo. It's only because I know there's a big Spyro community. Well, they're in hiding because all the communities I follow that are like that love Spyro, they only have like a couple hundred, maybe a couple thousand members, which is not a lot. So, there's not a, if there is a big community of Spyro, they're in hiding or they're just solo. Like they're not in a big community. I mean, every time they announce. I need more ammo. I'm gonna have to start meleeing soon. I'm gonna ignore these. I'm running out of ammo. I can't keep wasting all my shotgun bullets. Especially because they're supposed to be the stronger gun. There's a dead guy here. Please give me ammo. Give me ammo. Give me ammo. Okay, we're taking the SMG. Oh my god, y'all see the little mini map? They are literally following me. I got a trophy. What is it? Disarm? Dismember 100 flood parts. Nice, okay. This stream is gonna be long because we're still on the first mission and we got 4 missions left. I don't know why there's so many missions. I'm gonna swap for the assault. Actually, this one's a little bit stronger and it has a faster fire rate. I'll take this one for now. I'm right here. We got more shotgun ammo. That's good. They're gonna open it or not. Oh, crap. Like, I have to buy time until she opens the door. Or he, I don't know if the robot is a guy or a girl. Oh yeah, I know about podcasts now. I know he's a Spyro fan. Hold on. I couldn't read the other comment. It was too damn long. And I'm in the middle of a gunfight. But yes, I know podcast now is a Spyro fan. Well, he's a Spyro and a Crash fan. He likes both. Okay, I got more ammo, so I'm not taking the assault rifle.
Like YouTube and all that stuff into the game.
What the hell?
And made it so like it reacts.
I'm running out of ammo for this gun again. What is that? A shield bubble? Okay, that'll actually keep me alive for a little bit. That's good, that's good, that's good.
Did they do this? But also, that is so cool.
Don't fall, don't fall.
Like, one of the really good Valentine, or like a race set, like, okay. I didn't finish this.
So I know Canadian guy, he's got a big audience that are Spyro and Crash Round. I don't know who that is. I do know Podcast Now, though. And I know he's constantly bringing up, like before the new Spyro game was announced, he constantly was like, we need a new Spyro game. We need a new Spyro game. Like over and over again, like at every opportunity that he had, he'd bring it up. And I'm like, yeah, I know, and I want one, but I don't think we'll ever get one. But finally, we got an announcement for one, but I was just like, I want one too, but I don't think we're ever going to get one.
If this is the end, at least it will be.
I mean, that's what I mean though. That's what I mean though. Because like we only see.
Is there dead bodies around? I need ammo. If not, I'm gonna take this energy sword. I'm probably just gonna take the energy sword to be safe. I'm gonna take the energy sword to be safe. We're gonna take another elevator. Oh boy.
To ensure security safeguards are intact. We must continue. This way, please.
Alright, let's go. I wasted a lot of shells there, but I think it was kind of worth it. Are we going down? Shit. Damn, there is so much flood here. It's actually crazy. They're everywhere. Any of them drop shotgun ammo? Yep, I just got some right there. Cool.
Local sentinels are out of compliance and require my attention. I will return soon.
Whoever thinks Spyro is small, I do respectfully disagree. That's a nice way to put it. Yes, I respectfully disagree as well, because I don't think it's a small game. I just think not enough people know about it. Hopefully this new game will get a lot more people onto knowing about it. Because I do think it is a bigger franchise that people take it for, and it's a great one, so. Stop fighting me. Dude, there's so many of them. What is going on? Please tell me one of them dropped shotgun ammo. Okay, cool. I did get ammo. They just keep coming. Did you get that door open? Did you get that door open? Yes! Cool. You got the door open. Alright, we're good. Oh, cutscene. Hopefully this ends the mission. Wait a minute. That is Forerunner tech. This is not Halo 1. There are so many different changes from the original Halo 1. Hey, do you consider Charger Hellcats like icons in the car world? Well, yeah. I mean, they're old, and even all the new models that they continue to make, they kind of try to keep them original to that old design. So, yeah. Not just hard Charger Hellcats. There's a lot of cars that they still make modern that they try to keep to their old design. Like, I would say the Camaros, but no. Some Camaros and Corvettes are certain that did end the mission, so we got 3 more missions. They're starting to look like Lamborghinis and Ferraris. At that point, they're not Corvettes or Camaros anymore. I think the old Challengers, they try to make them look like some of the older designs, like the Dominic Toretto Challenger. I never really liked the exhaust pipe in the front is too big, but I like the way it sounds. I like the way it sounds. The engine sounds nice. Porsches, the new Porsches kind of try to keep them like looking and feeling like the old design for Porsches. I respect that. There's a lot of old cars to do it, but yeah, Charger Hellcat is one of them. This robot's gonna betray us, isn't it?
I really want to, because it's hella expensive. I'm gonna have to say no, fuck that, and I'm just gonna go. I know.
This is the ring. This is the Halo ring. What is that?
Odd. That wasn't supposed to happen.
Oh, really?
Cortana.
12 hours. 12 hours I've been stuck in here, watching you cozy up to that thing while it sharpens the knife to slit our throats.
Hold on. He's a friend.
Oh, I didn't realize. He's your pal, is he? Your chum?
Your chum?
Do
I
you
have
know
never ever heard
what that
Cortana
bastard
talk like
almost
this.
made you do?
Yes. Activate Halo's defenses and destroy the Flood, which is why we brought the index to the control center.
I was not expecting this.
You mean this?
In the car. That is absolutely unacceptable.
And yet...
What impertinence! I shall purge you at once.
She fused with that?
You sure that's a good idea?
How dare you?
Do what? I have the index. You can just float and sputter.
Enough. The Flood is spreading. If we activate Halo's defenses, we can wipe them out.
You have no idea how this ring works, do you? Why the Forerunners built it? Halo doesn't kill Flood, it kills their food. Humans, Covenant, whatever. You're all equally edible. The only way to stop the Flood is to starve them to death. And that's exactly what Halo is designed to do. Wipe the galaxy clean of all sentient life. You don't believe me? Ask him.
Yeah, he's gonna lie. All those robots in every Halo game are never to be trusted. They always lie.
Technically, this installation's pulse has a maximum.
They always lie and they never tell you the
of
truth.
25,000 light
This
years.
is why I don't trust robots or AIs. Because, this motherfucker in every Halo game.
Or at least any life with sufficient biomass to sustain the flow.
He gave me hope only to rip it away from me the minute he betrayed me in Halo 3. Which is why we had to kill him.
I mean, how couldn't you?
Left out that little detail, did he?
We have followed outbreak containment procedure to the letter. You were with me each step of the way as we managed this crisis.
Chief, I'm picking up movement.
Why would you hesitate to do what you've already done?
We need to go, right now.
Last time you asked me if it were my choice, would I do it? Having had considerable time to ponder your query, my answer has not changed. There is no choice. We must activate the ring.
Get us out of here!
If you are unwilling to help, I will simply find another. Still, I must have the index. If your construct...
Honestly, I don't even trust the AI on Google. I wouldn't trust the AI on Google. The only AI I trust, and unfortunately it's because I just haven't had any issues with it, is Siri on my iPhone. And even then, she be bullshitting and not responding when I ask her to do something, like search something up for me, so... Oh, Amazon Alexa. I have one of those. I trust that. Kind of. Ish.
He's talking about Siri.
Look out! We can't let the monitor activate the...
Okay, so this is 2 betrayals. This is the second mission. After this, we got 2 missions to
We
go.
have to stop them. We have to destroy...
I have iPhone. My fiance has Google. I don't trust the AI. The gun pointed at the head of the universe. Yeah, that robot can't be trusted now. Now all the robots are going to be trying to kill us. I think the Flood will start helping us. Well, maybe not.
We need to trigger a detonation on a large scale, however. A starship's fusion
Oof,
reactor
did
is
y'all
still
see
in the
that
middle of
lag?
the job.
I don't even know what happened.
I'm going to search what's left of the Covenant battle.
The robots are going to be attacking us, but they're attacking the Flood too. The Covenant are here. Hey guys, we can all be friends. Kind of, not really. Oh my god, that actually worked exactly as I was planning it to. Ain't no way. Wait, why do I have this gun? I got rid of my sword? No. That's okay. Honestly, I do consider the Cars and Fast and Furious franchise the star characters. Yeah, I mean, look, if it wasn't for the Cars, half the cast would be dead. It's constantly helping them get around, so yeah, that makes sense. Mr. Elite.
I haven't located the crash site yet, but we need to buy some time in case the Monitor or his Sentinels find a way to activate Halo's final weapon.
Oh, we're finally out of this building. It's wonderful.
The machinery in these canyons are Halo's primary firing mechanisms. It
I need your
consists of
ammo
3
for my
phase-based
needler.
generators that amplify Halo's signal and allow it to fire deep into space. Power levels are enormous. Can't even begin to calculate the pulse's range. So if we damage or destroy these generators, the monitor will need to repair them before Halo can be used. That should buy us some time. I'm marking the location of the nearest pulse generator with a nav point. We need to move in and neutralize the device. Commandeer that Banshee. We'll need it to reach the pulse generator in time.
Show me your tainted blood!
You're like in my eyes.
Got you. Crap. Juke him.
Focusing for blood! Heretic revealed!
Damn. I was waiting on my shields to heal up, but they weren't
You would dare.
healing fast enough.
There it is! There's no mercy for the faith!
I'm gonna just avoid a lot of the enemies and just work my way down.
This position, full sight. Now, under attack!
Ooh, that worked. So it doesn't feel like the presence of his tail or something. Yeah. Funny thing I remember on my way to watch The Walking Dead Season 1 episode. What do you mean? On your way to watch? You make it seem like you went and watched it in the theater. Which, I mean, if you did, that would be so freaking cool. I would love to watch seasons 1 through 11 of The Walking Dead in a theater just to see everyone's reaction who's watching it. Like, genuine reactions from actual fans. I would love to see how people thought of it. Like, I don't know if it's like a week back-to-back of just watching The Walking Dead in theaters just to see how people would think of it. That would be so cool. One thing I remember on my way to watch The Walking Dead Season 7 Episode 1 was hanging in my sister's house to watch it, and on the way I kept telling my dad Glenn was going to die. Oh, because you knew about the comics. How did your dad react to that? Did he take it well? Ooh, I'll take ammo here. Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna use this against the, I'm gonna use this on the big machine here. I think he knew I was right. Why do you say that? How did he react? No, the Banshee! There we go. Let's get rid of this. Let's grab our shotgun. Where's the shotgun? I dropped it. It's around here. No, the copium. It's gone. My shotgun is gone. No. It's gotta be up here still. It doesn't despawn that fast. Are you serious? Oh man, that shotgun was OP. Oh well. He kept saying to me that Glenn wasn't gonna die, but when it happened, I turned to him and said, "I told you." Oh, it's a little messed up, but yeah, I get it. I would have done the same thing.
Good. Let's get moving. The nav point marks our target.
Was he crying? Like, how did he take it? Like, was he sad? Wants to just go all the way up. Oh, over here. I don't really remember his reaction, but I think he was sad. God damn. Yeah, I mean, it was a sad moment. Even though I knew it was gonna happen, I didn't want it to happen.
That's the pulse generator.
Because
The center core
so
is the signal amplifier.
they faked
That's
this
why
out,
we never
right?
shut
When
down.
he killed Abraham, I was like, yes, Glenn is. Well, I mean, I was sad, but I was like, dude, Glenn is
Focus your
saved.
attention there.
And then when Daryl reacted, I was like, oh, he's not gonna like that. And then when he went for Glenn, I was like, God damn it, Daryl. I was like, oh, we could have had Glenn alive if Daryl just held his temper for 1 second. I mean, I don't blame him. If I saw somebody I cared about, like a friend or something, get killed right in front of me, I'm probably gonna smack Negan's face too. But like, bruh, you just had to control your temper for 1 second. Y'all would have been good. Glenn would have been alive. This is just horrible. Now what? Where do we go?
Objective accomplished. The pulse generator has overloaded. Scanning. The generator's central core is offline. Well done.
Who is hitting me?
The second pulse generator is located in the adjacent canyon. Move out and I'll mark the target with a nav point when we get closer.
Oh. Wait, where am I going? Cortana. Here? But yeah, I knew the moment Negan got cast that Glenn was dead. Damn. Or done, yeah. It's unfortunate, but yeah. I think the majority of people knew that, and it was just sad. Breaking stuff to look tough, that's right. Where are we going now? Down here? There's a guy behind me too. Uh-oh. Okay, I gotta go. They're gonna kill me if I'm not careful. Did any of y'all drop spiker ammo? No. I might have to take the other gun. I think you said even back in season 1, when we first met Glenn, that he was gonna die. I did, but I don't know, because as the seasons went on, they were constantly changing certain characters' death. I mean, like for example, I'll give you 2 examples. Season 9, right, when they did the Pike scene at the end of the season, I think it was episode 15. there were a lot of different other characters that were supposed to die, and they didn't. I think only 2 of them were 2 of the characters that died in the comics. Everyone else were different characters. Like Ezekiel was supposed to die there. Rosita was supposed to die there. And I think another character, and they didn't. Instead, they got replaced by the 2 old couple characters and stuff like, and another character. I think it was the Highwayman guy. So they throughout the show, they have shown that they were constantly changing characters. Like, obviously in season 1, I'm like, oh, his name is Glenn. Yeah, he's dead. But as the show went on leading up to season 6 and 7, I was like, maybe he won't die because they keep changing characters' deaths. So I don't know if he's gonna die at this point. And then when Abraham got hit, I was like, oh my god, Glenn is saved. I mean, like, horrible for, for Abraham, but Glenn is saved. He's not gonna die. I was fully believing it because I'm like, they're constantly making changes at certain points, so he might not get his comic character death. But then when Daryl punched Negan after obviously Abraham getting his head bashed in, and he's laughing and having a good time, basically mocking Abraham's death, Daryl had enough, so he's decided to get up and punch Negan. And Negan's like, that is not okay. That's not gonna fly. I'm like, oh, that's it. There it is. Like, I was right then in that moment. I was like, it's gonna be Glenn. It's not gonna be anyone else. It's gonna be Glenn. I was just so mad. I was so mad, and it was so funny because the actor Steven Yeun, who plays Glenn, was like in the episode was constantly looking around, confused, like, oh shit, I'm not gonna get hit. I'm saved. So that hurt even worse. When he killed him, I thought for a second we could possibly see him survive. It was sad. It was sad because they did make a lot of changes. I mean, hell, Rosita died at the final episode. She made it to the end of the series. In the comics, she don't make it that far. So they were constantly changing characters' deaths and stories. So I was like, oh, there might be a chance where Glenn survives. Obviously, he didn't. Hell, even in what season was it? Was it 4? When he's with Nicholas on the trash can dumpster, and they're literally swarmed by zombies. There's a ton of zombies around them, and they got split away from the rest of the group, and they can't catch up. I was like, it's over. Glenn's gonna die. And when he fell into the pack of zombies, I was like, oh yeah, it's over. And he didn't die. Somehow the motherfucker survived. So I kind of, like, after a couple moments like that, I was like, oh, he might survive. Like, they might not kill him off. Obviously I was wrong. They ended up killing him anyways, but I had hope after all those fake outs and stuff that, like, yo, and the constant change in character stories and stuff, I was like, yo, he might make it to the end of the series. Like, he might not die. And obviously I was wrong. But I didn't know that initially. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had hopes after the constant changes and stuff they were making that he might survive. I'm gonna die if I don't run.
I heard that. You know what?
Is he dead? Cool. Which honestly made no sense because he was shot in the shoulder, so it makes no sense for Daryl to do that. It's called adrenaline, but yeah. I mean, technically it doesn't make sense, but he has adrenaline because he is so angry and in so much pain. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure later he felt that, but In the meantime, his anger and stuff took over, and he was able to basically not feel anything just to stop him. Wasn't he shot with an arrow? He was shot with an arrow, though, right? Because I don't remember seeing the arrow in his shoulder, meaning he must have pulled it out of his shoulder.
Heresy!
Don't scare me like that. Put that sword down. Put it down. Told you to put it down. Should've listened. I don't need that sword, right? Well, this gun's almost out of ammo. Maybe I should just use the ammo from this. Bro, this is reminding me of how Halo 3 ends. Are they doing like the Halo 3 story in this remake? No, Dwight shot him with a gun to take his crossbow. Oh, I thought he shot him with like a bow or something in the shoulder. Okay, that makes more sense. Well, yeah, then yeah, what the hell? Well, how was he able... What? Well, I think it's adrenaline, like I said, because people have been able to do a lot of stuff on adrenaline. I finally saw a movie that I didn't get to see in theaters called The Furious the other day, like last week. And this man was running so fast in the movie after his daughter got kidnapped, that he was keeping up speed with a car. And they kept trying to go as fast as they could, and he was still on their ass the whole time.
Flood.
So adrenaline is a hell of a thing. That's the only way he was able to keep up with the car. So I'm gonna say the same thing for Daryl. Like, he was able to do that because of the adrenaline and everything that was going on in the moment. That I guess he just didn't feel it. You have a shotgun? Cool. I'll take that ammo. Nice. We'll run faster with the sword. Up close and personal, bro. Up close and personal. One shot, one kill. I hate the Flood. That's the only thing about Halo 3 I don't like. I mean, I like Halo 3, but the Flood is an annoying enemy. As you can see right now, they just don't die. It's really tough to kill them. If you kill the exploding ones and the little babies start running around, they can go into a dead body and bring them back to life. They are annoying. They just don't stay dead, bro. I like them as an enemy, but they're annoying enemies, let's be honest. I'm not wasting all my shotgun bullets on you guys. Where's the other one? I'm not wasting all my shotgun bullets. Oh, are they gonna keep spawning? I'm going then. If they're gonna keep spawning, I'm just gonna go. No, I'm not gonna deal with the exploding ones. Just let me go. Just let me go. There's so much freaking Flood around here. There's so many of them, and I'm just not gonna waste all my shotgun ammo. I'll just run past them. Oh well. The little ones ain't really causing me any issues. I say that, and then there's a horde of little ones right there. God. Oh my god, I knew it. I knew that was gonna kill me. That's why I was trying to run past them, because the exploding ones were there. Oh my god, hold on. Go, go, go. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I'm going, I'm going, I'm going, I'm going. What the? Where am I going? To a dead end. Thank you for dropping that shotgun ammo. I mean, I'll take it. Thank you for that shotgun ammo. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Honestly, I do obsess over... Wait, what? You obsess over what? Honestly, I do obsess over my... Just a little bit honest. What? What? Can you clarify what you mean? They're coming after me. I'm gonna run. I don't know where I'm going. I'm just going in a big circle, so I don't run into too many enemies. I do not know where I'm going. Oh, my car, I meant. Oh, yeah, I didn't see the word there. That's why I was like, obsessed over what? I mean, it makes sense. You use it a lot. You have a lot of memories with it. It makes sense. Might be in trouble. We might be in trouble, boys. Okay, that's one dead. These bigger ones are tougher than they were in Halo 3. I promise you they are. They made every part of this game harder than the original. I don't know if that was by design or if they just wanted to do it to test people's skills. This game on Legendary is actually going to be very difficult. I might just, instead of beating this on Legendary difficulty, I might just literally look up how, like, the new ending. Because I stayed away from it because I was like, oh, I'll beat it on Legendary. I beat every Halo game on Legendary. Some of them easier than others, but no, this one, they upped the difficulty to an egregious amount. I don't remember the original Halo 1 being this difficult. I'm not beating this on... I'm playing on normal, and I'm struggling. I'm not doing it on Legendary difficulty. Nah, absolutely not. I refuse. With how much difficult they made this over the original? No. Absolutely not. I'll just look up the ending. It's gonna take me way longer than it did on stream to beat this game on Legendary. If I do it, so no. Because, like I said, the increased difficulty is a big problem. What the hell tripped me? Oh, another ghost. Oh boy, here we go. Here we go with the BS. Oh. There's a Banshee? We got a Banshee, a Wraith, and 2 turrets trying to kill me. Lord have mercy on me, bro. Something is shooting me from behind. Come on, let the Wraith blow up. Thank you. Oh, it's this guy. Die. Goodbye. Crap, we gotta get up there. Because you live in LA, how'd you feel about seeing Dead Island 2? When they announced that it was taking place in LA, I really liked the idea of it, actually. I was excited. And then I saw it was like dumbed down. They definitely dumbed down LA a lot. They got like the Hollywood area kind of a little bit and stuff like that in the mansions, but there's a lot of cut LA parts that just aren't in the game. You know, so that was a little sad to see, but I didn't mind it. If I'm being completely honest, though, I still think I prefer the first game and Riptide's Island better. Now, for me, the first game is probably my favorite, not just from the story, but the map. I like the map. I like Riptide's story a lot, but the map, I didn't like it as much. Like, the new island you get asked to drift on, when the boat crashes, I didn't like it as much as the first Dead Island's island. I preferred that one a lot more. And then Riptide I didn't like as much. And then I did think the story for Dead Island 2 was all over the place and kind of wacky. But there was a sense of charm and enjoyment that I felt from it. So that was a thing. But then, the more I played the game, there was a lot of, like I said, there was a lot of stuff cut out, like, involving LA, that I was like, oh man, that sucks. And then, the DLC, I thought was a train wreck, and it was just trash. The first DLC, I think it was House. Let me confirm that. I have to, because, let me see. Dead Island 2. Oh, I don't want to get something wrong. I want to be very precise on this. Dead Island 2. It's the only DLC I played. I never played the other ones because the first one was just so fucking bad and such a train wreck that I said, fuck no. The first DLC. It was like the Asylum one. Yeah, House. That DLC was, for no reason, so difficult. Like, so freaking difficult. I think it took me 3 days to beat this DLC. It was so hard. It was very confusing. You didn't know what you were supposed to do. And Sola looked cool, but I didn't even bother trying it because the first one was so trash. And maybe, you know what? Maybe I download it right now on my own. And on my own free time, maybe I play it. Because I'm looking at the screenshots, and from what I remember from the reveal trailer, yes, it looks cool. So maybe I get some hours in, maybe I fall in love with it. But I'm being completely transparent. That's how I always am. You guys know this. It looked like trash. It really looked like the House DLC I'm speaking about. It looked really bad. And then I gave it the benefit of the doubt.